Hello and welcome to the United Community Channel, and we are back with another short video today of the Europa League draw. Obviously Manchester United are going to be involved in this, and it doesn't look like it's going to be an easy draw for Manchester United, but looking forward to see who we get. We're going to run through it as it's happening. Keep an eye on all of the teams that are being pulled out of the hat. Now, obviously, look, these draws can be kind of dragged out a little bit as well, can't they? And it's there's a whole lot of kind of fanfare around it and kind of boring stuff before you actually get into any of the good stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's scheduled on the TV to be done within a half an hour anyway, so we shouldn't really be too long in relation to it. But let's have a rundown through some of the teams that we can actually draw. And obviously we mentioned it before, but it's not going to be an easy one. Let me see, I had them all here. Yeah, so United are going to be, let me see, going up against the likes of Ajax, Leverkusen, Barcelona, Sporting Lisbon, Salzburg, Shakhtar Donetsk, Sevilla and Juventus. So, I mean, there's no real easy draws there at all, you would have to say. But look, on the flip side of that, I mean, you know, United kind of set out their stall at the start, saying that, you know, this was a competition that we would potentially like to take serious and go on and try and win. So, I mean, they're going to have to come up against top teams at some stage. It's just a shame that it's come so early. If we had a potentially top the group, you know, you go straight into the round of 16. And I think the more annoying part of it is the fact that regardless of who we get, it's just adding two more games. Excuse me. It's adding two more games into an already hectic season and, you know, fixture condensed season. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Paul, good to see you, pal. Thanks for joining us. Smash a like on the video, guys, if you're just in. So, yeah, we're waiting for the draw to happen here, obviously. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Are they going to do the full kind of draw, last 16 and quarterfinals, semi-finals onto that as well? Maybe not, but I'm not 100% sure. Sometimes what can happen is, you know, when the draw is made, you can map out the remaining knockouts. But, you know, obviously with Champions League and things like that, it's each round is drawn separately. So look, let's see what happens. I mean, like I said, it's going to be a difficult draw for United. And yeah, I mean, look, we're just going to have to see who we get, really. Interesting Champions League draws there as well. Liverpool with a difficult draw. They're going to face Real Madrid again. Let me see. Who else? Yeah, so RB Leipzig versus Man City, Club Brugge versus Benfica, Liverpool versus Real Madrid, AC Milan versus Tottenham, Eintracht Frankfurt versus Napoli, Borussia Dortmund versus Chelsea. That'll be a good game. Inter versus Porto and PSG versus Bayern Munich. So a big hitter is going to exit there as well. So it's an interesting Champions League draw. It really is. So yeah. I want to see if I got a notepad here to take down that. Let me see. Here we go. So yeah, they're just going through all of this. I mean, it's always this kind of stuff that annoys me when it comes to these draws. They just drag it out. Just talking, just get on with the draw. No one cares. You know, a lot of people that nobody knows, that no one gives a shit about, just get on with the draw. You know what I mean? Get on with the draw. Nedved. He's there from Juventus anyway, you would presume. He was some player back in the day, Nedved wasn't he? But yeah, we're just getting through some of the bullshit stuff here. How's everybody doing after the disappointing result yesterday for United? John is in. It says we need a striker. This would not have happened if we had a goal scorer for first match chances we missed. I have to agree with you, John. And look, there are strong rumours again today linking Cody Gakpo with Manchester United, saying that a deal is potentially being done and things like that. But look, it's well needed. We need a striker. We really do need a striker. And we have to get one in January. We really do. We really do need one in January. But, I mean, January is never an easy transfer window to get players in the door. But by the sounds of things and by the looks of things, PSG are willing to sell Cody Gakpo. PSV, sorry, not PSG. So, I mean, look, hopefully United... And look, I think the World Cup is going to have a massive impact on this season. I think I mean, in what is an already... Sorry, I just forgot to turn on a couple of the lights. In what is already a dense season in terms of, fixtures, putting the World Cup in on top of it as well. I think United need 2 or 3 players in January if we can get them in the door. I really do. Because I think there could be serious burnout from this squad. I mean, you look at say the current squad that's there with United. Delo has basically played every game. Martinez has nearly played every game. Casemiro, since he's got into the team, has played nearly every game. Eriksen is playing a massive amount of games. Bruno Fernandes as well. Marcus Rashford. All of these players are playing week in, week out, and there's not much rotation that we can do, given the fact that the squad is not that deep. So I think the more we can get in January, the better. Ben says, who are we hoping for in the draw? Well, I mean, there's not a lot of... I mean, they're all good teams. I mean, you look at even Bayer Leverkusen, for example. They're top of the Bundesliga, I think, at the moment. Probably Sporting Lisbon or Shakhtar Donetsk, I would be hoping for. But look, it's not going to happen, is it? We'll end up getting fucking Barcelona or Juventus or someone, you know what I mean? So, So they're just running through some of the rules here about who can be drawn against who, and what teams can't be in the same or drawn against each other and things like that. So yeah, but it's not going to be easy regardless of who we get. Who are you looking for? Who do you think you'd be happy with? I mean, like, would you nearly like to go out and get a Barcelona or a Juventus and have that big massive tie? I do have tickets to all of the home Europa League games, including the knockout phase games. So if we do draw Barcelona, I'll be going to Barcelona in Old Trafford, and it would be unbelievable. So let's see what happens. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Make sure you smash a like on the video, guys, if you're just joining. We're going to be doing the podcast tonight live as well from 7:30. If anyone is interested in joining in or getting into the podcast, watching along, make sure you join at 7:30. We're going to be talking about squad depth. We're going to be obviously, giving our reaction to the Champions League and the Europa League draws as well. Paul says, at this minute in time, Barca, I think we would win. We could, yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm going to be confident going into whoever we get, So, and you have to be, I think Ten Hag knows what he wants to do and he knows the way he wants to play. And, we're going to have some players not going to the World Cup, so... if the likes of Jadon Sancho could find a bit of form, it doesn't look like he's going to go to the World Cup, so he'd be fresh. Martial, if he can just get back to fitness, I don't think he's going to be going with France either. So we're going to need all of these players. We really are. Alan says Ajax away or Barca at home. There we go. Is it a one-off? Is the last 32 a one-off game or is it two-legged? Here we go now. First team coming out. This is the third ranked team. So these are the Champions League teams. So Barcelona are first out. I presume they're going to do all of these first. Maybe not. Yeah, so they're going to draw the team to face Barcelona now straight away. Here we go. Could be United. So Barcelona first out of the pod, and we're going to see now who they're going to face. I won't lie, I'm a little bit. It's Manchester United, I can see it. Yeah, Manchester United. Fucking hell. United have got Barca. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Barcelona versus United. Match 1. Barca are going to be at home first. The second leg is going to be in Old Trafford. Oh my God. United and Barca. Fucking knew it. I knew it. Fucking hell. Oh man. I have to text one of the lads. Fucking hell, Barcelona. I fucking knew it. Anyway, we'll keep going. Juve are next out of the pot. Well, that kind of takes the sting out of it. We're not waiting any longer, are we? So, fucking. I could see it as soon as the ball opened. I seen MAN. I said, "Oh, here we go." Fucking Barcelona United. Anyway, first tie. Juventus versus FC Nantes. I don't even want to do the rest of the draw now. United are out. Fuck it anyway. Anyway, look, it's going to be a big day. I'm going to Barcelona and Old Trafford, so I'm going to be at that game, which is pretty cool. Sporting are next. Stephen says, we'll be fine. We can beat Barca on our day. Absolutely we can. And that's the way we have to be thinking, you know. So Sporting are going to play Midtjylland. But it's going to be a huge tie. It really is. United... Yeah, but like Steven said there, I mean, we should be able to beat Barcelona on our day. It's going to be a massive tie. I don't know what the dates are. Let me just check the dates. That's 32 dates. Let's see here. Schedule. Match day. Knockout round playoffs the 16th and the 23rd of February. So, Old Trafford on the 23rd of February. And Nou Camp on the 16th. Shakhtar and Stade Rennes. But yeah, so it's going to be the 16th and the 23rd of February. United are going to be playing Barcelona. Obviously, Barca, it's in Barcelona first, and then the return leg in Old Trafford. Stephen says, if we want to be the best, we got to beat the best. Woo! That's the shot, Stephen boy. I loved your positivity on a Monday. So I do. Absolutely. Ajax are next out. But Union Berlin. So Ajax, Union Berlin. I'm pretty sure that these are not like the draw is going to be done separately for the last 16 anyway. So this draw has no bearing on who we get next. But it's going to be interesting. Manchester United coming up against Barcelona. Ten Hag up against Frankie de Jong. United, all of that good stuff. Leverkusen are next out. But I knew we were going to get him. So I did. I just knew it. Leverkusen versus Monaco. I mean, the first Barcelona first team out, United first team out was always going to happen, wasn't it? Written in the stars. Written in the stars. Sevilla next. Sevilla are out next, and they're going to play either Roma or Eindhoven. So Roma or PSV. So Sevilla versus PSV, that's an interesting tie. Like, there's no real big hitters so far going up against each other. That's probably the biggest one. PSV versus Sevilla, obviously besides Barca and United, of course. But so Salzburg are next. And then the last team, and it's going to be Roma. So yeah, there we go. That's the last 32 league, or the last 32 draw done. Obviously, the first two drawn, Barcelona versus Manchester United, massive tie. We have Juve versus FC Nantes, Sporting versus Midtjylland, Shakhtar versus Rennes, Ajax versus Union Berlin, Leverkusen versus Monaco, Sevilla versus PSV, and Salzburg versus Roma. So yeah, United draw Barcelona. Stephen says, funny how you predicted that, because I had the same prediction for Liverpool getting drawn against Real Madrid in the Champions League. There we go. I mean, it's interesting. United, Barcelona, Liverpool versus Real Madrid. So yeah, the 16th of February is going to be the first round in the new camp, and then the 23rd is going to be the return leg in Old Trafford, and I'm going to be at it. So I'm looking forward to it now, I have to say. Obviously, it would have been nice if we invited him to a later stage. But look, like Stephen said in the chat, if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best in these competitions, and it's certainly true. So look, that's it, guys. Just said we'd pop on, do a quick video, quick live for it. Make sure you smash a like on the video if you haven't done so. Like I said, we're going to be back tonight for our live podcast at 7:30 on YouTube. We'll be discussing the Champions League and Europa League draws, and also discussing Manchester United and lots of other things. So make sure you tune in at 7:30, guys. Appreciate everyone for popping on. See you soon.